Hey, buddy.
Yes, human?
I'm sorry if this sounds xenophobic, but you're not researching humans so you can find a better way to destroy us, are you?
Human, I'm not sure how to tell you this, but there's no other intelligent species in the known universe that chooses to solve their problems by killing them.
You're telling me there's no alien wars?
No, we find it's less horrible just to talk things out.
And how do I know that's not just a lie so we'll let down our guard?
Well, let me put it this way. The most efficient way to exterminate mankind would be to just wait for you to do it.
I can live with that.
Human, I'm having trouble understanding the validity of this spelling bee competition.
Well, the contestants use their knowledge of history and problem solving in order to find the proper sequence of letters.
I can comprehend the procedure. What baffles me is why spelling in a language you are fluent in is exciting in any way.
Well, it's only exciting in the English language because it contains very little consistency or structure.
And why was it designed that way?
Because instead of developing one singular language, they took 4 or 5 different languages and mashed them together in a very clumsy way.
And you're content with this system as it stands?
No, it's infuriating, but, it's already on all our stuff, so.
So it's not so much content as it is complicit.
Yeah, that's the word of the day.
Human, I noticed a container of pineapple in the cooling unit. Are you conducting some sort of experiment?
No, that's my snack for later.
But it's filled with highly corrosive acid.
Yeah, but so am I.
Well, I suppose.
I've just got to eat it before it eats me. Let's see whose acid reigns supreme.
Human, I've noticed you've been engaged with this particular program for quite some time. Might I ask what it's called?
Oh yeah, this one's called How to Get Away with Murder.
Pardon?
Relax, it's just a title. It's not instructional or educational in any way.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, the serial killer documentaries I watch are much more helpful on this particular subject. Of course they are.
Hey everyone, thought I'd come at you today with a little alien roommate behind the scenes action. So I've seen this question a lot. What shirt is my alien roommate wearing? Is it a blouse? Is it a dress?
What is it?
So it's not actually a shirt. It's a vest. So hopefully you enjoyed this behind the scenes content and let me know if you want me to record like this from now on. Alright, I gotta go. I can't breathe. Human, what exactly is the point of this reality television show? The producers of the show find the most unlikable people they can and isolate them together in order to create extremely contentious confrontations. And what about that setup do you find so entertaining? We find pleasure in their general displeasure as well as a mutual dissatisfaction with their limited successes. And no part of that sounded unnecessarily cruel to you? If you're uncomfortable, we can stop watching it. Well, maybe we'll stop after just one more. That's an interesting outer garment, human.
Oh, thanks, buddy. It's made from another creature's skin. I like it because it makes me look tougher.
And what led you to that conclusion?
Well, can you think of anything more intimidating than stealing someone else's skin?
No, I cannot. Human, could you tell me more about this university organization that you were a member of?
Oh, you mean my fraternity? Well, it's a semi-exclusive group that offers an additional form of camaraderie as well as the promise of business connections.
And how do you join such a program?
Well, you have to pay a hefty fee and undergo a period of extreme mental and physical torture.
That entry process doesn't sound inviting at all. How do they maintain membership?
With the understanding that after you survive the torture, you get to do it to somebody else.
I don't know that I'll ever understand it, but it does remain consistent with about everything else.
Okay, I have a standard deck of cards. They are in a random order, as you saw me do earlier. Now take one completely of your own volition. Now replace it in an arbitrary position. Okay, now I will randomize the cards again, and your card is at the bottom.
So what just happened?
I told you a series of lies.
Okay, what do I do now?
Try to figure out exactly when and where I lied.
And what is the outcome if I am successful?
You'll ruin the entire experience.
And if I fail?
You'll spend the rest of your life in ignorance. Ta-da.
Human, I see you are back from the hospital safely. I take it your operation was a success?
It was, buddy. They just took out my appendix.
I see. How will this deficit affect your day-to-day functions and lifestyle?
Oh, it won't. As far as we can tell, the appendix doesn't serve any purpose other than exploding at an arbitrary time, killing the host.
So your body contains superfluous, self-destructive organs?
Death is all around us. Only makes sense it would be inside of us, too.
Another terrifying yet accurate conclusion. Human, I have a question, but first I have to clarify some of my findings if you have a second.
Of course, buddy. What do you need?
I just wanted to get confirmation on some common human items. Your main method of travel involves utilizing the power of explosions.
Controlled combustion for forward movement, yes.
Many of your nations possess enough nuclear firepower to end all life on the planet several times over.
Kept under outdated safety and security, yes.
At any point, completely unprompted, blood could pool in your brain, killing you instantly.
It's possible.
And remind me of your greatest fear?
Clowns.
Which is just a regular human in a colorful outfit.
Don't remind me. Getting shivers.
It should be humorous, but it's even more terrifying.
Just like clowns. Hey, buddy, I got a quick question.
Yes, human, I will do my best to answer.
On your world, you have technology vastly superior to ours, correct?
Yes, that is accurate.
So when are you going to share it with us?
When we can be 100% certain that you won't use it to murder or make mating weird.
Okay, that's fair.
Human, thank you for taking me to this museum, but what are we looking at exactly?
The remains of an Egyptian ruler.
Oh, I was under the impression most of your cultures had their own specific rituals for dealing with the deceased. Is this part of it?
Oh no, we defiled and desecrated their actual religious practices so we could bring it over here and profit off of it.
And you find this appropriate behavior?
Well, in our defense, we only display the ones we didn't eat.
And humans continue to have the most offensive defense of any species. Human, you seem quite tense today. Is something wrong?
Nothing's wrong, buddy. I just have a task I need to complete.
And this task is of great importance?
No, it's quite menial.
Oh, perhaps it is time-consuming to finish.
No, I could have it done in minimal time once I start.
Well, it sounds like this is nothing to worry about. You should just relax.
I will be unable to relax until I complete it.
Do you have time to do that now?
I have all day.
So, do it now.
I will not.
You will not?
I will continue to sit here and stress about it for the next 8 hours.
But what?
My decision is final.
Human, could you elaborate on this holiday once more for me?
It's Halloween, the day we celebrate things that frighten us.
It's an intriguing thing to celebrate. What is the origin of such an occasion?
It comes from an ancient Celtic ritual where they believe the dead crossed over into the land of the living for just one night.
And the main method of celebration for this is
playing make-believe and ingesting toxins at an incredibly increased rate.
Why have you chosen this particular routine?
Well, if the dead are coming over here, we might as well meet them halfway.
Human, this is not meant to be impolite, but I must inquire. In a world full of terrifying creatures, ones with super strength, flight, venom, and all sorts, how is it that your kind rose to be the top?
Pointy technology and patience.
You will have to elaborate further.
Oh, it's very simple. We put all our chips into items that were pointy and sharp. We waited for animals to get tired, and we poked them to death.
Okay, well that explains how you survive, but not how you dominate.
The pointy technology grew to be quite advanced.
You really just poked several species into extinction.
Yeah, mostly just for fun.
Well, here's hoping you never get bored around me.
Hey buddy, we're playing Monopoly if you want in.
I shouldn't ask, but what is this game?
It's a board game originally designed to be a critique of capitalism, but has since been absorbed into it and used to celebrate it instead.
And how do you play?
You rent out property at extremely unfair rates until you've driven all of your friends and family into inescapable poverty.
And why is that enjoyable?
I never said it was enjoyable. There is no merriment to be found in Monopoly, only ruthlessness and rage.
Then I think I will pass.
Well, if you change your mind, we will be playing for the next 13 hours.